Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Ben Olson, that's Nathan Fox. We're the founders of LSATdemon.com and our weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. We have an email here from Ellie. The subject is Power Score Crystal Ball.
Hi, Ben and Nathan. Love your podcast. What do you think about the Power Score Crystal Ball? They claim to predict the type of questions and topics that will be on the LSAT. I've seen mixed opinions online. Thank you. I don't know. What do you want to say about the crystal ball? Are you familiar with this?
Yeah, I'm familiar with this. So let's specifically talk about these two things, types and topics. Well,
Okay.
The first issue is is the crystal ball going to be accurate? And let's just assume for the sake of argument that it is, that they can predict the types that are likely to be on the test and the topics. So what? You're putting way too much weight and value on something that is largely the same from test to test anyways. Oh, you're going to predict that there's going to be a lot of flaw questions? Well, surprise, surprise. That's how it always is. And it also just doesn't matter. The real skills are, can you read and understand each sentence regardless of what question type they're throwing at you or regardless of what topic they're throwing at you?
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it like from reading comprehension, we think that they're going to have a legal topic.
Yep. Okay.
It's like, and I mean, I don't think that you really are. I mean, legal topics are very common.
Yeah.
And not only that, but they're not testing your knowledge of the law. Like, what are you going to go do? Read all of the law?
Yeah.
And so you know it going in? No, you don't. Because they're not asking you about knowledge anyway. They're asking you about the document that you just read.
Do they try to be a little more specific than that? Do they try to predict specific legal topics? Like,
I stopped caring about that crystal ball after I saw like one or two of their results. I mean, Remember back in the day when there used to be logic games, they would predict like types of games that were likely to appear.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And like Nostradamus, they are sometimes correct. But you make a lot of predictions and sometimes you end up being correct. I just don't know that it's actionable advice.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is a shortcut that doesn't really work. It's a gimmick. It's the kind of thing that people look for when they don't want to do the actual work, which is, hey, I'm going to practice a lot of LSAT. I'm going to learn from my mistakes. I'm going to get better at reading, actually understanding what I'm reading. The people who don't want to do that look for these kinds of gimmicks. And I don't think you're going to get the kinds of results that we like to deliver at the LSAT Demon.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I want to say more about that other than just, I suppose you could listen to it or look at it for like entertainment value. I would not, it's just the unfortunate truth is that people are going to look at that and then they're going to go off and study these two areas that are predicted by the crystal ball. Mm-hmm. And they're going to fail the broader challenge, which is the 90% of the test that never changes and really just requires you to read carefully and solve each question.
Yep.
Email daily@lsatdemon.com if you would like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.